Hey, welcome to Grandpa Sees the Blinking. Please don't take anything Grandpa says as financial advice, and if you would, please like, share, and subscribe. Grandpa is not a financial planner. Tesla, what a wild day in Tesla. Oh boy, it sure was. Okay, we're going to go through a whole bunch of stuff here, and you need to hear this. So hang on. High to low today, it's $10.50 from the high point to the low point. So we had good movement today. Had a high at 259.75, a low at 249.25, and we closed at 249.85 in the red. The indexes were down a bunch today, and Tesla was down a bunch with them, but not quite as much as the NASDAQ really got pounded, and S&P wasn't far behind. The Dow was down too, and Tesla went down plenty. Okay, pivot point. We're looking for a new bottom pivot point. Last Friday after hours, actually at 8:30 at night, approximately, we hit 273.70, and that was our new top pivot point. And so we're looking for a new bottom pivot point. Will 235 be our new bottom pivot point? Well, we're going to talk about that in a little bit. Divergence. Oh man, divergence. Volume increased today by 11 million shares, but on falling prices. 64 million shares in total were bought and sold. I see this as bearish. The bulls tried and they failed. The bulls tried to hold us up and they failed. The dominant trend is down. Let the trend be your friend. I have the daily chart up here. I'm moving my mouse around. See, Grandpa's alive. Each candle represents one day. This big green candle, the next one is engulfed into it, followed by a red one. Here was your sell signal. You could have got in going short at 263.31 or 35 area if you wanted to at that point. However, actually, you'd have probably got in the middle of the candle, right around 259. Still would have been a nice place to short. Wish Grandpa would have done that this morning, but Grandpa's nerves are trash. Grandpa's under the weather. That's the only excuse I got. Okay, so the dominant trend is down. The weekly's still a buy and the monthly's still a buy, but you need all three, the daily, the weekly, and the monthly, to have the dominant trend. And we don't have the dominant trend. This trend line, this white line down here coming down, goes all the way back. Tomorrow will be 3 years old. Tomorrow. And this thing is at 207. It'll be at 207 by the time we get there for sure. 207 and change. So should bounce off that trend line when we get there. Okay, upside resistance. Oh boy. Well, to the upside, we have resistance at 253. Remember that number, it's very important. 253. Grandpa's going to give you some advice about 253. 260. 269, the 271 area, of course, 280, followed by 315, and also $330 is important to your world. Downside support. We have support at 248.70. I think we're going to walk right through it when the time comes. But it might, we might just run in this 247-ish, 255-ish area here sideways for a while yet here. I just, when she snaps, it's going to really snap. But I think we might get a little sideways yet. But I could be wrong. We could wake up $20 down from where we're at. 241 down below that. 235, important number. Blinking today to beat the band at that number. I'm going to talk about that a little bit. That's where the market makers are buying down below. They were actually buying at 234.70 area, just like crazy all day. And they were down there a few other days here too. 218, great support area. Don't know that it's going to hold us. 209, 211 is our next possibility down below. That was our last low pivot point was, I believe it was 212.11. And of course 200's always support, and then you got 177 down below. Fair opening price for 11/1/24 Friday, and this is very important. 253. Grandpa's right 9 out of 10 times. I hope I'm right tomorrow. I was right today several times. 259. We had a high today at 259.75. Me and Grandma went long last night and picked up some money on the way up and sold pre-market at 259. So anyway, it does work once in a while, and I think we're gonna come close to that 253. I hope we break it up to 254 area, but I just don't know. But Grandpa calculates the fair opening price, not what they might do to us. I calculate what's fair. What should Tesla open at? Well, it should open at 253. That's where. And yeah, we got some snow here today, and up here in the UP, and Minnesota really got pounded with heavy, wet snow. Jeff was saying there was vehicles in the ditch all over the place. Cars by the hundreds. Okay, Grandpa's opinion. Blinking all day, just under the 235 at 234.70. It tells Grandpa we're going to probably get there pretty quick. Possible range expected over the next 10 trading days, somewhere between 279 and 226. 226 may be wishful thinking. Grandpa's opinion, buy the dip. When everyone panics, you want to get in. Within 60 to 90 days, Grandpa's opinion is see a price of somewhere between 264 and 330 bucks, leaning towards 370 per share. Buy the dip. Oh, speaking of buy the dip, Grandma just put a ton of money in her trading account today. Because guess what Grandma wants to do? Grandma wants to buy the dip, and she wants to make sure she had plenty of money in there to buy lots when it gets there. I'm expecting sideways Sideways trading with continued drops downward. Grandpa calculates a new bottom pivot point of possibly 235. Possible, but I really don't think so. 235. I don't think it's going to hold us. 218. Stronger possibility of holding us. 211. Probably the most likely of the three, unless it takes off down below that even. Depends on how nasty it gets with what's going to all happen here. The good news is, and why you want to buy the dip, is called several reasons. Optimus is coming to town. Elon says it's going to make more money for Tesla than everything else combined. Within a couple of years, within a year, they'll be selling them to businesses, whatnot. And within a couple of years, we should be able to get our humanoid robot for the in-house use. And I was listening to Elon talk about it the other day, and he was saying how before 2040, humanoid robots will outnumber the people on Earth, well over 10 billion of them, in a price range of about 20,000 each, with a huge margin for Tesla. Buy the dip. Regulation, huge for Tesla. Regulation, SpaceX, Tesla, any company. We've never been so regulated as we have been in the last 4 years. Just insane regulations. Silly regulations. It slows down progress. It slows down. Elon figures if Trump don't get in, he'll never even get to Mars because he won't get past the regulations to make it happen. And that's just the way it is. Let's see here. Where do I got my current price? Current price about 250.10 area. She's trying to bounce back up off of 249.25. So regulations huge for Tesla. If Trump wins and Elon gets rid of the government waste and they get rid of the regulations hindering our companies in America, it's going to be wonderful. Trump said the other day that his three favorite things in order are religion, love, and tariffs. He's so funny. He's in that garbage truck. Now, I'm a little disappointed. It was a hoot watching him talking his Green Bay rally about the garbage truck and showing what he did and how he had to climb in it. And he was wearing a garbage man suit at the rally. And, oh, man, it's hilarious. That guy is a comedian, man. He's smart. He's a smart man. And he cares about America. And so does Elon. Yeah. But what I'm upset about is I thought they should have had Elon driving the garbage truck with Trump. The two of them in there. Elon is the driver. That would have. I think they should do that still. I think Elon ought to drive Trump around in that garbage truck for a while. I think they bought a brand new garbage truck. Sounds like it. Just to do so Trump could sit in it. What an outfit. We got good times coming. 5,000 a share, 10,000 a share in your future. Buy some Tesla shares. Buy the dip. Any price you buy it's a buy. That's Grandpa's opinion. If you got a cash account so you don't get margined out of it. But yeah, buy the dip. I'm anticipating downside. Grandpa's intentions for tomorrow is to short. I didn't do it today. I just didn't have I wasn't awake enough, and I've been pretty sick. But I'm gonna short it tomorrow if I can get 253 or in that area. I hate shorting Tesla because if you're gonna lose money, you probably do it shorting Tesla, and I've found that out to be true. So I like to be. I'll put it this way: I'm scared to death to short Tesla because you never know when they'll take off to not the moon, but to Mars. So if you do short it, be careful. But yeah, Grandpa's planning on I want to take the ride down. I'm going to take the ride down, and that's Grandpa's opinion. 253. I hope we get up there. It'll be about $3 up. I do not intend on buying down here at 250 and going long till morning. I did that yesterday, and it worked. And it'll probably work today. But I don't want to take a chance on this thing gapping down $10 overnight. When Grandpa's wrong about the opening price, it's usually by $10 or more. I'm right 9 out of 10 times. But keep in mind, I calculate what's fair. What is fair? I get a bang out of these guys. They can't figure out why Elon would tell America that the stock market's going to crash if Trump's elected. Well, you ever think that the guy might be honest? And you don't hear Trump complaining about him. That's for sure. They are honest, in Grandpa's opinion. I really like Elon. I like Trump too. He's a comedian. He's so funny. He's a storyteller if there ever was one. But our future is bright if we can get through this election and we don't end up in a civil war of some sort here. Hey, Grandpa will be back tomorrow night and do one on Monday's open. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Trees in his trucker, I know he's up around, I think, 57,000 or so in the last month, trading with Grandpa. Jeff's up well over 5,000, I believe. He made a little money yesterday too. He's been in his truck, and so he hasn't been able to trade much. I haven't heard from Clutch for a while over there in LaGrange and DLA with his twin boys down there in Nashville. I hope that they're all healthy and doing well. Think about eternity once in a while. Grandpa does. Go short at 253. Grandpa does. Grandpa's funny. I'm almost as funny as Elon and Trump. Almost. Hey, like, share, and subscribe. Tell people about Grandpa. I want to try to get a subscriber of some sort. Even I wanted to get 7 of them eventually. Grandpa has an opinion. Remember, trading is reactive, not predictive. See, that's why Grandpa gives his opinion. See you later.